Hi, everybody. Another edition of Hurry Up. Let's get right to the picks. That's what you guys are waiting for. I know you guys getting your pregame stuff going, and maybe next week we'll get you a little bit into what I do as my pregame ritual for next week. But let's go. New England Buffalo. Do I need to say more? But I will explain to you. I think Buffalo has a chance in this game, so don't don't think it's going to be a blowout like they've done their last couple teams. I think Buffalo may surprise some people and keep it close. Carolina, Jacksonville. Man, last week the Jacksonville Jaguars looked like a pee-wee football team, and that quarterback proved it with a 1.86 passer rating, 4 interceptions, and he couldn't even move the football. It's funny because there were chances in that game for that team to win or capitalize on, and they didn't. And maybe if they had a quarterback, David Garrard, maybe they would have done that. Just saying. San Francisco, Cincinnati. I'm going with San Francisco after the upset win by the Cowboys last week. I think I think San Francisco's a little angry. They're going to take it out on Cincinnati, who happens to be at the right who happens to be for the San Francisco 49ers at the right place at the right time for them to get off the schneid and not go 1-2. Miami, Cleveland. I think Cleveland, after a big spirited win in Indianapolis, although that's not really that big a deal, it puts it together at home against Miami and takes care of business. I like Miami. They're a bit of a troubled team. They don't know where they're going right now. They're in disarray. They may be in the Andrew Luck sweepstakes. Look out for that. Detroit, Minnesota. I'm drinking the Detroit juice. I've been on their bandwagon since jump for a while. I've always wanted to see them do well. I think they moved to 3-0 against Minnesota in their dome. Houston, New Orleans. I like Houston. I think they're going to be a playoff team, but I don't think they beat New Orleans at home after that big win over against Chicago. New Orleans takes the upset. The New York Giants versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, you know where my loyalties lie. I'm not a betting man, so I'm going to go with my team. I'm probably going to go with them for the rest of the year. And you know what? People will be like, oh, you're crazy, you're crazy. You know what? You got to believe. You got to believe. If you believe your team's going to win every week, you should believe that. You don't be scared that they're going to lose. There's no game in this NFL that cannot be won. That is a fact. That's a fact. It's been proven year in and year out that you should not take any opponent lightly. And this is the league where they play for pay. Okay, that's why you can't take anybody lightly. Thank you, Mike Francesa. Denver versus Tennessee. I'm going with the Broncos. No, with the Tennessee Titans. Excuse me, I was going to say the Broncos. No, Tennessee Titans. I think they're going to win that game. I don't think they're that good, but they're much better than Denver. Let's be honest. New York Jets versus Oakland. I'm going with the Oakland Raiders in the black hole. The Oakland Raiders. KC, San Diego. Good night, KC. This is where you go 0-3. This is where you start the Andrew Luck sweepstakes as well. Or Kellen Moore, the guy from Boise State. He might look good in KC colors. Baltimore, St. Louis. I mean, Baltimore is not going to put a back-to-back stinker up, are they? Green Bay, Chicago, great matchup. I'm going with Green Bay though, even though Chicago is it's going to be a tough one in Chicago, because the Chicago Bears have given up 11 sacks in 2 games with Jay Cutler. I think Clay Matthews and that defense is just going to have a field day. It's eating time, so they're going to go eat. Arizona, Seattle. I'm going to go with Arizona just because there's not much of a better choice to pick there. In that game, Seattle's in the Andrew Luck sweepstakes as well. What were they doing with Tavares Jackson? You know how they say, come on, man, quarterbacks? Pete Carroll needs a come on, man. Like, why would you pick that guy up? It's Tavares Jackson. Tavares Jackson! Like, good God! I don't know who's worse, Luke McCown or Tavares Jackson. Probably Luke McCown, but I mean, it's not much of a drop-off between those two. Atlanta, Tampa Bay. I think it's going to be a spirited game. I think Tampa Bay wins it. I think Atlanta is riding high, but they have a lot of holes in that defense. Pittsburgh, Indianapolis. I mean, Indianapolis can't even tie their own shoes right now. That's how bad they are. Washington, Dallas. You know what? I'm going to pick the Dallas Cowboys in this one, just because you can't have the Washington Redskins go 3-0 in that division. They have to come back down to earth sometime. They're riding in cloud 9 right now. So you got my picks. Let's recap: New England, Carolina, San Francisco, Cleveland, Detroit, Houston. My upset pick of the week: the New York Giants against Philadelphia Eagles. Tennessee, Oakland, San Diego, Baltimore, Green Bay, Arizona, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, and Dallas. This has been your edition of the Hurry Up. Tune in next week to re-show you a little bit of our pregame ritual as it happens.